What is poppin', ladies and gentlemen? My name is Matt Speaks. You back here once again with more content for you guys here today. Ladies and gentlemen, here with our second part of the letter. So if you guys don't know what this game is, if you guys haven't checked out the last video, I will leave in the description after this video is done being live. If you guys know what this game I'm currently live streaming right now is a game about a letter that you must send to 5 people. If you just entered and started the game last stream, go check it out. It was a pretty long stream, so it was a pretty good stream if I do say so myself. But I had a lot of fun in that stream. If you guys do check it out, I really would appreciate it. But anyway, how are you guys doing today? I was planning to do this live stream yesterday, but I got really tired, and I have other plans for today as well, other streaming plans and stuff like that. But we are going to be doing Super Mario Odyssey soon. If you guys are wondering, Master Pikachu, where is Splatoon? Where is ARMS that you promised us in the last update video? I'm bringing that today. Don't worry about it, along with Super Mario Odyssey. But I'm going to get in chat and see how y'all doing. But I hope y'all are doing well today, because we're getting ready to play some spooky, scary games. But even though the Halloween season is over, I think it's still appropriate to play some horror games on the channel, because it's a change up from everyday Pokemon and stuff like that. So I feel like it's really cool that you guys support these videos, and these videos actually do good, because it makes me want to actually record these. So hello to anybody that's up in chat. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. I'm having a pretty good day myself. Got my hair cut, as you guys can see. Just got my hair cut. Planning to hang out with some friends later today, or friend. And yeah, so I'm gonna boop and let's get the game open. So some of you guys' weekend has been going. I was planning to stream this yesterday, but I wake up pretty early to go get my hair cut, and I don't there was just something yesterday, last night. I was like, bruh, I'm not gonna be able to do this. Like, I don't think my body can handle this. I'm not a Super Saiyan. Like, I don't think I can actually handle this right now. So my body kind of gave up on me. I was really tired last night, like excruciatingly tired last night. So I don't know why I was like half asleep. I was like in that half asleep, like half asleep, not kind of asleep, mood. So it was kind of weird. But say hey if you're in the chat right now, or whatever. Where's the game? I have a lot of games on my computer now, and I gotta scope these games out to see. Yeah, I've been downloading a lot of games. I have Ark on my computer. That's a survival game. If you guys want to see me play that, I'm trying to get this face cam box right. Does the face cam box look good, or should I make it bigger? That is the question. Let's get this game open. I know it's kind of like too early to be streaming some horror games, but I wanted to stream this last night, so let's go on ahead and do it. So let's go ahead and get this game popping. My college stay pop. Yeah, I think it's okay. So I gotta make sure the audio is okay as well. So okay, I'll make sure that. Yeah. So last time, if you guys did not watch the video, if you watch this after the fact of me upload, because I know most of the people who watch these streams, I know who you are. I know you're there, and I know you're important to the Master Pikachu Nation. I do appreciate you. And before we even start the game, I'm going to be taking a quick break just to check the audio. So be right back. Okay, I'm going to shrink the face cam just a wee bit. Wait, why is this? Oh, okay, that was a little bit weird. Okay. So if you guys did not check out last stream, okay, wait, I'll be right back. I just noticed something. I'll be BRB. Okay, sorry fellas and gentlemen and ladies. I thought I had to set an alarm for something, but last time we first in the stream, shut up Master Pikachu. first thing that happened, we got introduced to our characters. So I gotta remember all the characters that we met. Ashhole. I mean, that wasn't a character we were introduced to. Rose, Bella, Isabella, and her friend. I had a pink hair girl. I can't remember. Last time we had our first scary jump scare. Where there was a demon ghost girl. There's a haunted manor, so to say, that our real estate agent, our main character, Isabella, is trying to, get a contract on. She's trying to get it sold. But there's a certain room in that mansion where I had a pretty disturbing letter on it. I had a pretty disturbing letter. And sorry if the face cam quality is like booty cheeks right now. No, I'll turn my light off. Whatever. But yeah, it was pretty disturbing. Had a letter that had blood and all over it, and helped me. And so it was pretty cool. We had a little bit of issues last stream. Now I remember, like technical issues. But sorry if the face cam quality looking kind of dirty. Don't mean it to be that way. Sorry about that, guys. But let's get into the stream. Sorry that the facing quality is a little bit messed up. I can't really do much about that. But yeah, now we, the main character, we just regain consciousness. So it also tell me if the audio is good. So yeah, we have McLovich or Rose right here, and I don't remember who this lady is. I don't even know if we got introduced to this lady. No one is watching. Ooh, scary. Thanks, Sniper Savage. No one is watching. Thanks. Yeah, it is very scary. Thanks, dude. Really appreciate that. Nice. Alright, where are we?
The Ermengarde Mansion. Why?
Yeah, and for the matter of fact, I'm talking to the people who are watching after the stream, because I upload these streams back to the channel. And I'm talking. A lot of people actually watch these videos after the fact of being uploaded. Like I say, literally all the time on the videos. Literally, like I literally sit on stream so many times. I repeat myself a lot, but hey, who cares? All right, why?
My head.
Yeah, you tripped down all... Like, now that I think about it, if she tripped down all of those, how is she not dead? Oh, whatever.
And the date today?
October 21st? Rose.
Halloween season.
Last one. Can you count to 15 in reverse order?
No, I can't do that anyways.
15, 14, 13, 12 teen... No, that's wrong.
12.
Why are we doing this?
She's just checking if your injury isn't any way serious.
Hold on, let me check if the... Yeah, I'm just talking to the people that are after. So if you're saying nobody's watching the stream, I'm literally talking to the people that are watching after the fact. Because when you look, I look at the views, which most people don't. A lot of the views come in after the stream is uploaded. So I'm not just talking to nobody here. This video is going to be uploaded to people. So anybody that's like, oh, you're talking to nobody, I'm eventually going to be talking to people when it's uploaded. So technically I am. So I'm literally talking to the people that are watching the video right now as of this being uploaded. So so you're checking if your injury was in any serious way. This time I curiously regard the woman standing beside Rose. It's impossible to overlook her the way she towers over us. And here I thought Rose is already tall. Alright. Who is she anyway? One of the remaining cleaning crews? She doesn't look like a cleaning crew, but with how primarily dressed she is, I don't think anyone would want to clean in a suit, an expensive suit at that. The gloves alone must have cost a fortune. Her eyes slowly shift between me and Rose, considering us with an almost unreadable expression before finally fixing a sharp gaze on me. I can't help it but fold my arms protected over myself as she does so. You mad, bro? No, I'm not mad. I'm just saying. Like, I'm literally just saying. I'm not mad at all. I'm just saying that I'm talking to the people that are watching the video afterward, which I just said that. Like, I said that before. So, even if I didn't say it before, I say it in the streams all the time. I'm not going to get mad because of a YouTube comment. Just saying. Like, I already know there's going to be people watching this afterward, because the last stream, it was uploaded maybe like 10 views, and it doubled over time. So I know people are going back and rewatching these streams, so I always try to inform people and stuff like that. And now that I think about it, I gotta go in freaking Discord. Things I gotta do. Actually, when am I gonna end the stream? I'm gonna end the stream around 5:30. 5. So we're in for another hour. So hold on, let me set a hold on, BRB people. Gotta do something. Alright, handled my business, had a set alarm. Ooh. I just asked Siri. She may be far from a cleaning crew. Okay. She may be far from a cleaning crew, but she certainly looks like our supervisor doing the evaluation.
Just do it, please.
I am them both warily, but recite everything as she asked. Rose released a breath of relief once I'm done.
You scared me for a moment there. I was about to call for an ambulance.
I mean, probably should. I mean, freaking, if she fell down all those stairs, I would. I'm like a freaking stick. I would probably be dead right now. I mean, if I was her, I would most likely be dead. Let me check something real quick. Now I think about it. Now I think about it, let me go back to the last stream. I want to check something about the game. Now that I think about it, let me go check something about the last video. I'm gonna go check this real quick. I got some superstitions about this game. Some superstitions. Superstitions? Is that the word? Is that the appropriate word I'm using? Who knows? Yeah, who knows? Who knows? I don't know. We all don't know. Whatever. Blah, blah, blah.
Are you alright?
Exasperation soon replaces the dull ache. The memory of a little fuzzy, but the attic
There was someone, Rose. In the attic.
Someone? You mean a client? Oh, that's unlikely. It's probably just one of the cleaning crews. The boss sent a few of them back this morning for some last minute...
No,
not any of those. They're, I'm not actually sure. Wait, didn't I call you? You said you were in the attic when you answered. That's why I went there in the first place.
Both Rose and the lady look at me like I've just grown another head. Did I say something weird? Rose quickly casts an apologetic smile at the woman before the awkward silence stretches on further. It's her saleswoman smile, the same one she taught me back when I was still her trainee. I should show this troublesome client or just avoid in general, she advised. It's also the same one she gives me when I'm done. I've done something particularly absurd that may cause us to lose a potential sale. The fake smile. Oh, whoa, that changed very quickly. Her eyes are serious when she turns back to me. Whoa. She takes both of my shoulders and gently squeezes it. Sorry, guys, I can't read today. And with as much patience as she can muster.
As much as I'd love to have gotten at least a heads up of your arrival, I didn't really get a call from you.
Yeah, we called her like multiple times. Oh, sorry, I just farted. No, I didn't. It was the cup on my desk. What? I'm clicking.
Your signal here is absolutely horrendous. I was in the garden earlier and couldn't even make a single call. Isabella, I'm going to ask again. Are you really alright? What happened?
Just tell her what happened. I saw a ghost girl. I saw a demon girl. And I almost died. I'll be straight up with you, bro. I'll be straight up with you. I'll be straight up with you. I'm going to ask again. Are you feeling alright? What happened? I mean, just tell her what happened.
I don't know. It's all a bit blurry.
Oh, she doesn't know. Great. And insomnia, whatever.
I remember I was looking for you, but you weren't in the attic. And there's whoever it is. Then I must have tripped on a rug or something on the way down. Oh no. Do you think someone came in while you were out? You left the main door open. We are so going to get into big trouble if something gets stolen, Rose.
Yeah, you idiot. What? Rose.
Perhaps it is a concussion.
Who are you?
Are you sure you feel fine? We could still call for an ambulance. I could cover for you.
No, I'm fine. I'm okay, Rose. I can work.
She's strong. Dude, if I fell down those stairs, yeah, I'll be out for the count. I'll probably dead. I'll be like, KO. I'm like, KO. Dead. Oh, wait. An extremely minor bump. Oh, I have had worse as a kid.
Besides, if I leave, you'll have to shoulder everything in the open house. Alone. And in a mansion this big?
True. Well, there's also another part where I may lose a bonus BRC promise, but that's completely beside the point. Rose gives me a skeptical look when I return with the cold compressed to her and a push off the floor. I have to use the staircase railing to steady myself, but otherwise I feel fine.
See? I'm A-okay.
No, you're not. You have to use a freaking No, you're basically freaking paralyzed. No, you're not. The two exchange a word glance, and Rose assumes a contemplative look. I bite my lower lip in anticipation, but if she says no.
Alright, you in.
Great. A smile threatens to slip out of me.
If I see that you aren't feeling well, I'm taking you personally to the nearest clinic to have you checked. Clear?
Alright.
Clear as day, ma'am. Thanks, Rose.
You insisted.
I want more horror.
Remember what I said. First sign of you looking not okay, and we're off. No questions asked.
It's just a small bump. Don't worry.
That's what they all said. It's just a small bump. It's just sodium chloride. Sodium chloride. That's what they all said.
You shouldn't downplay these kinds of things. It could be a serious injury for all we know.
Suddenly, a small cough sounds like a gas to the walls of the foyer, interrupting our banter. The woman is looking exponentially at the two of us, her stare making me shrink back a little on myself. She really isn't quite intimidating. Well, she is. But not in a scary way, not in a scary negative way. Well, she's just like serious. Far from it, actually. Her demeanor simply commands an air of sophistication and respect. In a different world, a younger me would have probably wished to be like her. At the lack of response, she coughs again, lifting a well-trimmed eyebrow at the question at me in question. Words get caught in my throat at the sight of it. Rose, as usual, is swift to catch my blunders.
My sincerest apologies, Miss
McCulloch. Marianne McCulloch.
I've been waiting for her to say it. McCulloch. Oh. I'm dying. Ugh. 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 Oh, that was horrible. I tried saying her name, and at the same moment, I got like a really bad cough just stuck up in there. McCulloch. We're gonna call her Miss McCulloch. Marine McCulloch. Traily Rose Designs. Interior design, McCulloch at xmail.com. The word interior design catch my eye before the partner flips it over. Oh, probably someone interested in the mansion for the 17th century influences. I won't hold back against her though. Despite the hearsays remaining uninhabited for years, the mansion's origins, fittings, and furniture have been kept completely intact and restored to pristine condition. I suppose some people find it a trip to the past feeling appealing. Try saying that 10 times. After all, with all it offers, this place could be a haven for people who are looking to live somewhere with a classic historical charm.
Miss McCulloch. I'm Rose Cooper, and this is my partner, Isabella Santos. We're just ironing out a few things, but we'll be starting the tour soon enough.
I mean, it's only 2 people doing the tour. It's not a lot of people, dude. Ugh. Sorry, guys. Ugh. I'm not feeling too good now. Ugh. Oh, what?
In the meantime, we've prepared some refreshments for you in the parlor while you're waiting. If you...
Thanks. There's no need for it, though. I just stopped by for a quick
I
survey of the place.
accidentally skipped it.
I thought I should check the estate before I meet with the homeowners.
Rose's confusion is impossible to miss when she glances at me. I return with the equally perplexed look. And against my better judgment, I blurt out the first question that comes to mind.
I'm sorry. Homeowners?
Nani? I should have kept my mouth shut. A flash of irritation across her face, but she instantly disappears on the mask of professional detachment.
Yes. Hannah Wright?
I was hired by her to handle the interior design for their newly bought home.
This is the Ermengarde mansion, right?
It is?
It is, but...
She pauses, possibly trying to find the right words to fix the awkward situation while offending someone. Suddenly Rose nudged me with her elbow. I don't know. We'll check out with our supervisor. That one sounds more professional. A few moments had given me enough time to clear my head and nervousness and confusion.
It is, ma'am, but we weren't aware the mansion has already been sold.
What do you mean?
I almost flinched when she turned her gaze on me, but I stand my ground. Besides, it isn't like I haven't dealt with awkward situations like this before. I may screw up sometimes, but that doesn't mean I haven't learned a thing or two in 5 years I've worked in the business.
The mansion is indeed for sale, ma'am. Today's the open house, in fact. However, we haven't heard anything from the higher-ups that a deal has already been closed for this particular property. If you'd like, my co-agent and me can check with them right now.
Hold on, guys. Let's see if I can do something here. Hold on, mites. Well, that lighting is a lot freaking better than the other lighting. I don't think I'm gonna stick with this. Ow, my hand. So, yeah. I think this part of the game we start introducing more characters like in the next chapter. So, alright, good. Alright. If you like, my co-agent and me can check out with them right now. She nods, seemingly in a deep thought after I finished. She appears to be a reasonable person anyway. Given the proper explanation, she would surely understand.
I thought something looked odd when I arrived here. Excuse me, I think I need to make a call to my secretary.
Nice.
Thank you for your assistance, Miss Santos.
With a slight wave of her hand, she leaves us. That seems to be the end of it. Both Rose and I breathe a sigh of relief. Sorry, I kind of stuttered there. Disaster averted. Also, don't miss the thumbs up she gives me for doing it. Don't miss the thumbs up she gives me for doing a good job, and I can't help but swell with pride. Still, already prepare myself to dial the number to our laborionist Luxembourg office. I don't know. I will be very frustrated if someone, for some reason, something has already been decided without my or Rose's decision. Oh yeah, I already know. I've already watched this part of the game. That's a whole new level. You know, the last time, you know, that's the one thing about horror games. You can say my reaction last time was kind of fake. Not really. I mean, that's the one thing about horror games in general and live games in general. It's like Cuphead, for example. I'll say Cuphead is just as a game. It's really hard, but you never really get to experience that level of, you know, that level of difficulty until you're actually playing it yourself. So that at the point I was actually doing it myself, it got a lot more intense. So basically, all I'm saying is doing something is a lot way more intense than watching something. So keep that in mind. That's I'll check something on my phone. That's whole new level on 4. We've been working hard on this. Moments later, Miss McCullough returns, looking a little frustrated, but with apology clear. Looking blah blah blah. I feel a little sorry for her having to. I feel a little sorry for her story. I feel a little sorry for her having to go through all this trouble.
There seems to have been a little misunderstanding with my client. If you'll allow it, I'd like to stay and wait for them here.
McCullough.
I was informed they'll be dropping by for the open house today. I figured it'd be a waste just to leave after that long drive. I might as well meet him here.
Certainly. You could stay at the parlor in the meantime, ma'am. I'm sure it won't be long before our guests arrive. And, Isabella? I left a few documents in my car. You know where I keep those. Can you please get it for me?
Sure. Rose takes a glance at her wristwatch before tossing me a set of keys.
And hurry! We've still got a few minutes to double check those papers.
Okay, got it.
The two of them disappear behind the parlor doors. The departure. Oh, we have a new entry. The departure brings with it. I still no. Now we look at it. I'm gonna save this because that was really annoying. I'm not going through that again, and I'm going backlog. Okay. Before going to the Umbergon Mansion, Isabella dropped by. Okay. We got some new information. The former reminded later to take her flu medicine on the way. Ashton Frey reminding of Zachary Steves. Blah blah blah. Okay, basically just crap that we've been through. All right, cool. This departure brings, or the stillness keeps me company, neither welcoming nor comforting. Alone like this it's impossible not to think of what actually really happened. I wish the memory isn't as lucid as it normally is. Then again, Rose, she said, didn't receive a call from me, which is, yeah, that's still kind of weird. Was just paranoia, temporary lapse after having heard all of those tales about this place. Tales about this place. Probably. I wasn't about to think of it as such, Better to think of it as such so I can work in peace. Except a small part of my mind begs to differ, and I'm going to have to completely honest with myself. I want nothing more than to leave this place as soon as possible. I don't know what's in this house, and I don't want to know. Smart girl. The key. Well, she's not. I mean, she screwed up already. It really wasn't her fault. I mean, she picked the letter up, so she kind of just got dragged in. But the keys Rose handed me, digging into my palm. Its jagged edge created a shadow of rage on my skin, from how hard I'm clutching it. Okay, blah blah blah. I don't care. Can we just skip this? What was that? God dang it, the one time I actually skipped something in this game. You're not supposed to skip. What was that? What was... I'm scared. Okay, a flock of people are gathered in blah 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 official front doors. I'm not sure whether I should feel baffled or underdressed standing in their presence. Men and women of wealth status, all dressed to the nines in their fancy suits and lovely dresses of varying colors and composed in a medium-sized crowd. Their necks, arms, and fingers are adorned with silver and gold glinting in the afternoon sun. Some even have ridiculously fancy feathered hats on their head. Ew, I hate those hats. I really hope there aren't any magpies nearby, like in the storage birds have a field in a day like this. Oh yeah, just take a poop on people's heads. Wait, there's birds right there. They're just on the screen. Why do birds poop on people's heads? Actually, guys, I'll be BRB. Be right back. Okay, back. Alright, okay, blah blah blah. They are murmuring among themselves, looking at the estate's facade appraisingly, with some argument about whose mansion was superior in architecture. But most of the stops when Rose calls for their attention. They don't seem too pleased that they're being ordered around, but what can they do about it?
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Rose Cooper, and this is my partner, Isabella Santos. We'll be taking a tour of the mansion in 2 groups. Please make sure you filled up our sign-in forms before joining a specific group.
Those who want to look around the first floor, please follow my partner. I'll be guiding the ones who wish to see the ground floor.
Hearing this, a few wandered to me, but they're mostly old ladies who seem daunted at the idea of climbing those stairs. Yeah, I mean, I don't blame them. I don't like climbing stairs either. I'm lazy. Oh, thank God! I thought the game crashed. Miss McAuliffe also joins our group, but she really catches my eye. But what really catches my eye is the elegantly dressed pair. She approaches. Okay, sorry, I can't talk today.
It's so nice to finally meet you. When Chief Inspector Lee mentioned that a famous interior designer is in town, I knew I had to get you.
Your confidence in my skills is very flattering, ma'am.
I'm sure you won't disappoint, Marianne.
Oh, God. Freaking smother me with butter, baby. Oh, my God, his voice. Almost as pleased as Markiplier's voice. What am I talking about here? What?
Oh, you know each other?
You know, I watched, like, I think chapter 2 of this game. I watched a couple of chapters ahead. So I know I'm not gonna spoil it for you guys, but so all I'm gonna say is,
Not at all, ma'am.
You mentioned something about a Marianne on our way here, darling?
Oh, yes, I think I did.
I'm shook. I'm all shooken up. Ah, they must be the client she was talking about. I must seen the faces somewhere before. Some magazine or television, I can't quite remember. But then again, most our guests have ended up on the news one way or another. I won't be surprised if these two already have. For people who are popular, though, they aren't dressed as loudly as the others. Their simplicity, the couple stands out. The woman in particular is stunning enough to turn heads of most people in my group, especially the men with wondering eyes. The guy standing beside her doesn't even seem to mind though. And I'm going to be a bit louder with my assumptions. I say he's basking in the attention. Both of them, in fact. I think they are brother and sister, but it wasn't for the popular state of the affection. The matching rings on the fingers, and just to cement the fact that they are indeed a couple. Whatever. The couple are not as important. What's important is we get this deal closed before the current owners can even think about canceling the listing. I just hope one of the people in my or Rose group is brave enough and generous enough to buy this mansion. And so, with papers in my hand, I lead the way. When they aren't whispering among themselves or going ooh and ah over every one or another, they ask questions. From the retortion process to the history of the place, I answer them all more than happy to talk to the art pieces and yeah, there it is. Okay. However, I'm careful not to mention anything about the urban legend. Not a good material for sales talk, even if the entire population of Luxembourg knows about it.
Some of the furnishings here are actually the 17th century originals, all of which have undergone a painstaking restoration process just to return its original beauty.
Nice.
Even the glass thing. Colorful ones. Oh, I don't know, but you get the idea, I hope.
Especially that one, ma'am. It is said to be a gift commissioned by the fiancé of Lady Charlotte Ermengarde. The mansion's current owners have specifically requested that the restoration crew take great care in handling it. It's a priceless work of art and the most distinctive feature of the mansion.
Who's the current owners, I wonder? That's interesting. By the time I start talking to her, attention is already somewhere else.
Isn't this place wonderful, darling? I told you it's not a total waste of your time.
I don't know. Isn't it a bit too small?
Oh, never mind. His voice.
We
is
might
not
have to
cool.
break a wall down to have more room.
Nah, this dude. Who does dude remind me of? He reminds me of Draco Malfoy from the Harry Potter series. Get your Draco Malfoy freaking butt looking out of here.
Well, I think it is just right. Don't you think so, Marianne?
It is splendid, ma'am. But isn't it a little too early to make plans when no deal has been signed yet?
Never mind. I just thought about something.
Never mind that. It isn't going to be a problem. We've got a wonderful legal team to handle everything. Start taking notes, though. I think I've got a few things I want changed before we move in.
The rest of the conversation gets lost in the chatter of our companions. I don't want to make any assumptions yet, but their sheer interest is enough to give me some semblance of hope. Oh, please, let these guys be the one. Eventually, the group reaches the kitchen. Much like the rest of the house, a great deal of effort has been put in retaining the room's classical appeal. The open hearth at the end of the room in particular looks amazing, like the ones I've only seen in fairy tale books. And mad props to the cleaning crew. Seriously, I don't care. I pull all this off. I don't care. I'm getting really sick of reading. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not gonna read to you every freaking sentence. I can't do this anymore. Ugh.
The highlight of the room, however, is what's underneath this hatch here.
Oh, don't say anything yet. An underground wine cellar.
This first time, this guy, the guy in the gray speaks up. Mr. Luke Wright, my memory supply is from the forms they signed earlier. His sudden intention catch me off guard since the start of the tour, only his wife has shown any form of genuine interest in the place. But this time, yeah, he's an alcoholic. But it's, I think, lights up in his eyes. I already know, but he's an alcoholic. He's a McCulloch. Mention of the Undercroft. Interesting about the basement. I don't really understand rich people sometimes. Right now, he gives me an impression of a child who has seen absolutely once for Christmas. I've always found it cute whenever I see a children act that way, my younger siblings especially. On a grown man, it's almost funny.
Yes, sir. It could house around 7,000 to 11,000 bottles of wine.
Nice.
Truly. And the room, how was it built?
The bricks that were used to build the cellar have been carefully picked for the purpose of maintaining and preserving a constant temperature and humidity in the room. It's a good place to keep your private collection in if you have one, sir.
Nice.
It keeps the corks in good condition.
Oh, love. Didn't you say before that you wanted to make your own personal vineyard? Perhaps you could start one here.
You know we're going to need space for that, darling.
Isn't this big enough? Jesus Christ.
If it's space you're worried about, sir, the Ermengarde mansion sits on a 46-acre lot. There's plenty of room for it. We were told that the original owners had a horse stable built here before, too.
Freaking rich people, dude. No wonder the quality was looking so bad. Okay. There's a completely expression on Mr. Wright's face, but he doesn't say anything further. His wife, however, seems really pleased that he has started to show interest, if only a little. I smile to myself. Eyelash. Well, this game's getting a little bit boring. I may not be completely understand how these people's minds work, but I sure as hell know. Oh, I'm sorry, I cursed. I swore. Okay, I'm just reading people. I sure as hell know how to spot a buyer with sincere interest. Score! Oh, my eyes are not scoring right now. They freaking suck. Ow. Eyeballs. Why? Ugh. I can't wait to sell Rose. Ugh. I feel sick. The rest of the tour goes by without a hitch. After half the tour, we're able to cover almost every room on the ground floor and headed to the parlor. Funny, the first time BRC had us survey the room survey the property, I kept complaining to Rose how big it is. Now I can't even bring myself to care, no matter how much my feet hurt. Maybe this is just excitement over a possible sale. Whenever I reach the part, however, an odd feeling washes over me. It starts off as... I don't like the music. I really don't like the music. Oh, I'm scared, guys. Oh, Jinky, Scoob. Scoob. Oh, Jinky, Ray. Oh, Ray. Oh, Jinky, Scoob. It starts off as a small goosebumps on my skin, a feeling of being watched intently, whispers in my ear, shadows dancing, lurking in the corner of my vision, dark silhouettes that are gone when I turn to look. I don't like the way this is going, guys. A chill centers down my spine, making me feel sick, and I started to break out in a cold sweat. I can't do this. I need to sit down for a moment. The old lady in my group had requesting for a break anyways. If I can
Excuse me? Everyone? We will be taking a 15-minute rest here before we visit the first floor. In the meantime, please help yourselves to the refreshments and snacks we prepared.
Jeez.
If anyone has any questions, feel free to approach me. I'd be happy to help you.
I let them sit for a while and I retreat to the quiet corner of the to recover. It's not what you think. Don't think about it. It's not what you think. I properly just caught Rebecca's code. Don't think about it. I'm left alone for a good while with the same words spilling out of my lips for a silent prayer, until a hand taps my shoulder.
Hello, you there?
If I was in her situation, I would be like,
Yes, ma'am?
Oh, look at you. Having to show a group around a mansion this big must be exhausting.
Scoob, Scraggy, Scoob. Ah, God, I can't do that voice anymore. My voice is getting too deep for that. Puberty and such. Look at you, yeah, blah, 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 blah.
Not a problem, ma'am. I'm just doing my job.
What a hard worker. Anyway, Isabel, right?
Isabella, actually. But yes, what can I help you with, ma'am, right?
Please, just Hana. Call me Hana.
Hana. Sounds like she's British or something.
I just wanted to ask, how soon are we able to move in?
Well, my brain's completely stopped. Feelings, the sick feeling plaguing me is suddenly gone, replaced by utter bewilderment. Is this a joke? She looks at me I can't read that word. She struggled to come over. I can't read today.
Wait, ma'am, you see... But we haven't even negotiated a price yet, ma'am. We haven't even finished touring the rest of the mansion.
Oh, snap.
A sale would be great and all, but...
She stops me from speaking any further and puts my hand on my shoulder. For a moment, her tight smile, she looks as if she has tasted a particularly sour lemon.
Oh, please, sweetie, don't insult me. Money is not a problem. And, just between you and me, this place is better off with us than with some old lady who'll probably just fill it up with cats.
Oh, snap. She's trying to roast the old ladies?
I personally don't think there's anything wrong with having cats here, ma'am Hana. I'm sure there's more than enough space here if you want pets.
Perhaps I'm not feeling very well. But really, what's wrong with cats? I like cats. Do you guys like cats? I love cats. More importantly, why is she talking about moving in
Well,
already?
I'm more of a dog person. But you see, this is going to be a gift to my darling. It's going to be our anniversary soon.
A whole mansion is just a gift. Bro, can I get on that level? Can I just get on the level of giving my sweetheart a freaking mansion as a gift? Like, can I get on that level? I wish I could. Freaking rich people, dude. Just do what you want to. I don't even care. If you're rich, just do what you want to. I don't give a crap. Like, whatever.
And it would be so wonderful if you can secure its purchase for us. Why, I can even offer something extra if you help us out with the paperwork.
Something extra? Now you're speaking my language.
We actually have a process for this, ma'am. I don't really think that would be necessary. Or appropriate.
And just what are you two lovely ladies talking about here? Leaving me and our lovely interior designer to talk here by ourselves. What would the people think, darling?
Oh, it's just small talk, love. I was asking if she could help me with the paperwork.
Yeah, right. I try not to wince when she nails when her nails dig into my shoulder. I can't understand and story updated. I'm gonna save. I can't help but send an important look at Miss McCall, who only gives me an apologetic smile and a shrug.
Yeah, I can give you a fact sheet and a form to fill out.
She wastes no time in taking the paper from my hand and shuffles it through the bunch. Oh man, Rose is gonna be so angry at me for letting her do that.
Wonderful. And Marianne, I'd really love to talk to you about those changes. You took some notes earlier, yes?
I did, Mom. But I really hope that this time...
Excellent. Hopefully you can help us out too, Isabel.
Isabella.
Right. It's a lovely name, Isabel.
It's Isabella.
How can you not tell my name? It's Isabella, you stupid.
Yes, that's great. We'll be more than happy to put in a good word to your superiors too, and...
Great.
What's this?
Oh, I mean, that's kind of weird, but I do like the art right here. I do like how the art kind of changes. Like when you have like the normal playing mode and you have like the cutscenes. I mean, I would rather like one like a moving kind of animation cutscene. But you know, this art is still pretty good, so I'm not complaining completely here. A look of confusion and disgust appears on her face. Turning to her husband, merely shrugs in reply.
That's, an interesting work of art. Not to my taste, though. I'm sorry.
Darling, Buttercup, art is a complete overstatement for this garbage.
Looks kind of...
It looks like a cheap prop from a D-list horror film.
Shush, love. Let the girl do what she pleases with, what do they call this? Oh, forget about it. At the very least, it's not as dreadful as the one art exhibit I was forced to attend last month. You should have seen it, Marianne. Even you would have been appalled. But I'm sure you'll know what to do with our walls once we get started.
I highly doubt it is as bad as you say, ma'am. Nevertheless, you can be assured that my team will only pick whatever suits your tastes. Nothing of this chain letter sort, of course.
Oh no!
It has to always work with a planet.
Oh no! Yeah, this is where it starts. Okay, so wait a minute. So it said, wait, did the letter say send it to 5 people? Okay, let me get this straight. It says send it to 5 people, I believe. So at this point, Rose has seen it. Well, if it's is it including Rose? Okay, let's just talk about the people that have seen the letter. We have these 3 and Rose. Oh Lord, and the characters in general, I think are gonna see it's probably like 7 people. I don't know.
I'm quite sure chain letters these days don't come in this form.
It turns my head to be puzzled. What do they mean? Rose and I double-checked everything. Are these papers handed out? Are the papers I handed out not enough? I wanted to ask her what I did wrong, but I don't want to mess up. But with ma'am Hannah's leading the conversation, I'm afraid that's exactly what will happen if I enter.
That's good to hear. See, darling, isn't she an absolute delight to work with? I can't wait to see how this place will look when she's done with it.
Oh, you don't have to tell me that, Buttercup.
A smile is back on her face when she turns to me and in her hands a strange piece of paper.
I would still put it away if I were you, though. Otherwise, people might get the wrong impression. Anyway, as I was saying...
I don't hear the rest of the conversation what she says after that. I can only stare down at the piece of paper at the letter in my hands. Roll credits. The sides crinkle in my grip and breathing grows labored. Dread quickly fills my mind.
Isabella? Are you alright?
No.
You're looking pale.
I didn't even notice when Rose group joined us in the parlor. I don't want anything more to say than no, I'm not alright. I want to leave this place because I remember everything clear as day. The letter and that woman in the attic. It's real.
The letter. I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Carelessly, I've been too careless. How do I even tell them while looking at it like I got mad? Charlotte's Rose. Oh God. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay. So this game. This is the type of game where the decisions matter later down the line. There's different endings. There's different decisions that will lead to different things to do because you control multiple different characters, and this is the point where it starts doing it. So I think after watching this game, I've seen a part where a person has showed the Rose the letter. She dies, I believe. But if I don't show her the letter, what's gonna happen then? Is Rose gonna survive? Or is that inevitable? That's kind of interesting. I'm not gonna show her the letter.
Rose,
The words are stuck in my throat. I want to tell her I really do, but is she going to believe me? She's already dismissed me earlier. It's a conclusion, she said. No, it's not. A conclusion. There's really something in the house in the attic. In that letter. It's going after us. Please believe me.
Dear me. Is Isabella alright?
Why can't you get my freaking name right? God dang it. Ma'am, Hannah Rice's voice breaks through the haze beginning to cloud my mind. Rose looking down at me, worry inched on her fingers. Jesus Christ, fingers! I didn't even notice when she removed the wrinkled paper from my hands and pushed me aside. Oh God, she didn't look at it. From the edge of my vision, I could also make out the Miss McCullough asking a passing food service for a glass of water. Through it all, Miss Wright stands up in the sidelines. Although curious, she appears more inclined to watch the scene than Mr. Wright, actually. They are all likely to be me as Rose does. To everybody, whatever's in the house is just a hoax, a cautionary tale for children.
Isabella, do you need me to call that ambulance?
McCullough. She offered me a drink, but I pushed it away. I need to get out of here before I cause even bigger commotion and clear my head and take a fresh breath of air. Anything to take my mind off things. No one is going to get... What? No one is going to believe me anyway.
No, I'm just feeling a bit out of it. Excuse me. I'll be back.
Bowing my head, I mutter a quick apology and gather my stuff to make a quick exit. It doesn't matter if this place is haunted or not. I've caused trouble, and Rose can be quite unforgiving at behavior like this. I'm almost at the door when she catches
Isabella,
up to me.
wait!
The apprehension must have gone quite obvious. The apprehension, because her expression intensely just I can't read.
Hey, I'm not angry.
I know. I'm sorry I ruined this for you.
Come on, you didn't ruin anything. It's not like we haven't ran into any problems before. If we don't get a deal today, we can always try on a different day. And look.
She hesitates completely, trailing off before shifting her gaze down to her hands, a small gesture to stall. Her fingers fiddling with a piece of folded paper. It's a stupid letter again, oh God. Sorry, guys. My hands stiffen when she gives when she gives back to me. I take it nevertheless more as an automatic response than any desire to have it back. I throw it away if I can, but the nagging feeling, one way or another, it finds its way back to me, regardless of what I do about it.
Rose, this is... You have to let them know about...
I know you want us to get this sale so badly, and we've made a lot of plans on how to go about this. I mean, who wouldn't? This is the first time I've been assigned to a property like this. I've sold plenty of houses before, but nothing like what we have here. But I think... Look, here's the thing, Isabella. If we are going to do this, work on something, I don't know, this big... I need you in top shape. And the way you are now...
My mind stops.
What? Wait. No, I can still work. I just need to get myself together.
That's what you said earlier. I let it go because I thought, hey, it's your own body and you should know more than anyone how you feel. But after this, I really think you should take a break.
You're kicking me out?
Ugh.
No, I'm not. Look, all I'm asking is for you to take a seat somewhere I can see you, and let me handle this for now. You're clearly not yourself, and I honestly could use some time not worrying when you'll fall over or not. The day's not even over, and I'm already feeling the stress. Please, Humor me just this once.
She clasped her hands together in her front eyes pleading for understanding. And I do understand, to some extent, but that doesn't mean I'll feel any less awful. Whether at myself at the unlucky turn the situation has taken for her, I don't know.
I promise I'll give you a full report of what happens after. I'll even let you take the lead tomorrow.
Fine. Okay. I'll step aside for now.
You're upset.
A little, yeah, obviously.
If it's any consolation, I won't tell the boss about today. You know how he is.
Please don't. I don't want a repeat of the lecture I got during my first assignment. He called me a noob, and I don't even know what that means.
You noob. What type of boss is that? That boss sounds like a Roblox player. Yo, that boss, her boss low-key sounds like a gamer. Like, call me a noob. But at the memory, we both burst into helpless giggles, earning us a strange look from the guests milling about the door. Talking and laughing like this, it's easy to forget any mishaps or what happened. Little things you learn to appreciate, I guess.
So, are we good?
Be good. Be Gucci, fam. I'm still not okay with this, but Rose has a point. It's better for me to step out of this one for now.
I won't be able to help you anyways if I keep getting distracted like this. Maybe I'll just take a walk outside or something while I wait for you to wrap things up.
Please, just stay put. I insist.
I'm not an invalid, Rose.
You clearly have not seen how you looked earlier.
Look at that smirk.
It's not that bad.
Color hasn't even returned to your cheeks yet.
Cheeks.
Just stay here, all right?
Sounds
Don't
like a
even
mom.
think of going anywhere.
Sounds like a mother figure.
Let me finish what I'm doing here, and then I'll take you back to Luxembourg myself to have that minor bump checked. At least wait for me to call someone who'll fetch you, okay?
Okay. She's gone before I can voice one word of complaints. I left with nothing else to do. I mind myself drifting back to the foyer. A few visitors linger in the area, some merely enjoying the afternoon sunlight streaming through the stained glass windows. Others can be seen admiring the priceless antiques and decorating the room. One group of elderlies, gather some ways from me and is occupied in friendly banter, which one will cost more to buy. A little argument, is occasional laughter and teasing there. I smile to myself. The conversation reminds me of what I've been missing for the past few months. Rose is probably right. I do need a break. Maybe if this afternoon hangout will help. Speaking of, I should call Ash. A few hours early from what I have told him, he did ask for a call once I'm done. Besides, I don't have a ride back. He offered, so I might as well take it. I bribe him to giving me one. Not that he'll never accept the latter, personal convictions and all. Look at this Ash. He looks pretty cool. Look like a cool guy. Honestly, if there's something I would find admirable about him, despite the tendency to annoy that word out of me, annoy the hell out of me, it's that. Well, whatever way it works, it's a free ride. It's still a free ride. True. There's Rose offer too, but despite what she says, I know she'll be busy for the rest of the afternoon, especially while me assisting. Bothering her for a favor as small as this was the last thing I want to do right now. A couple of minutes of free praise, asking for a decent signal later. The fall kind of and
Shit!
Stop Bob Ash from Deluxe City. Baggers, watch out. Can't beat me. Looking for trouble? Better not lie. I'm a cool dude. Pretty fly for an Asian guy. Sup, Bob Ash from Deluxe City. Baggers, watch out. Can't beat me. Looking for trouble? Better not lie. I'm a cool dude. Pretty fly for an Asian guy.
Jesus Christ. I wish I had a freaking... Oh, man. Can I get, like, a ringtone that's just like that? Yo, can I just get, like, a ringtone that's Master Pikachu's cringiest moments? Now, that would be cool.
Shit, how loud is this thing even?
Better not lie.
A sharp ringing fills the side hallway, disturbing and pleasant. My eyes dart around a small cry, zeroing on the one lone figure crouched behind the same group of old people checking the chorus moments ago. He's facing away from me, fumbling with something in his hands. I don't see his face. I don't know whose back it is. I don't even recognize the dumb Parker. I recognize that dumb Parker anywhere. Well, bothering to end the call, I march towards him. After what happened to him, I'm really not in the mood to deal with this.
Of all the times to...
He looks pretty cool.
Ashton Frey!
Ashton Frey. Now, we're going into the fray with Ashton Frey. What happens next is something I was trying to forget for the rest of my, should regret later for the rest of, having not recorded. Yeah! Boy! Bobby! Boy! He jumps and lets an undignified yelp, followed by his phone slipping out of his grip. It bounces from one... That was a great sound effect. Bounces from one hand to another in his poor attempt to catch it before ultimately falling flat on the floor with a resounding clack. I feel kind of sorry for the phone and the floor, but it's not every day you can catch something like that, like Ash off guard and get a reaction. Damn, his stupid detective senses. I'll take every ounce of victory I can get, no matter how small. Ha! An awkward pause passes between us. A blink, a cough. He makes a face, and then a quick motion. He ducks and retrieves his abused gadget. A grin threatens to break out of my lips. He doesn't meet my eyes when he straightens, with a fresh creeps to the back of his cheeks. In another universe, we haven't even known each other for 5 years, and suffering through his teasing for a day-to-day occurrence. Chances are, I find it that adorable, and endearing even. Unfortunately, this isn't that kind of world. The way things are, I'm already content to see him of his obnoxiously calm and collecting disposition.
Hello to you too, scaredy cat. I could stand to be greeted like a normal person, you know.
What? And miss that look on your face? No way! Oh man, I should have taken a picture.
I am so honored you find this funny. Is that how you treat your guests? I think I need to talk to your supervisor.
Talk to yourself. You aren't even a guest here. What are you doing here in the first place?
For a moment, he looks like a cat sold by a canary. Suddenly, checking every nook and cranny of his phone for any damage and scratches seems to be more interesting activity than explaining himself.
Ash?
I could be looking to buy a house.
A mansion?
Yeah, why not? Did you see the view outside? It doesn't look haunted to me at all.
He's messing with me.
Ashton, I am not in the mood. What are you doing here?
He chances a glimpse at some point behind me. The parlor? Curious, I follow his gaze, but before I can figure out what his college says, he places his hand on my shoulder and turns back to me, and I
just finished working on something, so I dropped by.
I still don't see how this how anything has to do with why he's here. Am I confused? Like he drops a hand resting on my arm. He's touched something particularly high and rubs back in his neck.
And I said I'll see if I can pick you up.
Oh, whoa. Go back. He
can't.
touched something hot, huh?
Free time and all.
Oh, wait, no.
So here I am. Figured you'd still be busy, and so I roamed around for a while.
Nice.
Oh, you should have mentioned that sooner. I was about to throw you out.
Throw me? Hey, I was given a pamphlet. I think that makes me a legitimate client.
No, it doesn't.
We have mandatory sign-in sheets for clients, Ash. I didn't see your name on it. And you can't just roam around because it says open house. Normal people actually follow an etiquette here.
Right, okay. I think I'll just go ahead and...
No! No, wait. I wasn't really going to throw you out. Rose said, never mind. I was just about to leave anyway.
Wait, what? Now?
Something must have shown in my face because he paused and gives me a long, hard stare. Sometimes I forget how easy reading people is for Ash, given for how often it looks as everything around him is a chore. I avoid his eyes, hoping that he'll drop this subject and it won't. I ask any more questions. At the last thing I want him to tell what happened, especially the part about the letter. In fact, the last person on Earth I'll ever think about telling it to if I can help it. He's sure a dependable guy. God knows how many times he has helped me, even without asking for it. But stuff like ghosts and supernatural, he'll never believe in those, even if he hears it from a friend, except maybe if it's Becca. On a good day, the most harmless thing he'll do is give an explanation why those things have no chance of ever being real. At worst, he's insufferable. He'll poke at fun at you every single chance he'll get. Asshole. What did I ever do to him? He never does that to Becca or Zach. I can already imagine how those things will go down the moment I spill the word I saw. Nope, over my dead body. Before it catches me in the I'm going to save. Always save, kids. Save your data. Don't lose it. Before I catch his attention, I shove the letter deep into my bag.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Let's just go.
Doesn't look like a nothing to me.
We still have Zach's movie tonight, remember?
It's still early. And didn't you say your shift will end around 5 or 6? What about... Hey, Isabella, wait up!
Okay, I think I'm going to end the stream here. We have been going for a good hour and like 10 minutes here. We've been going for a good hour and 10 minutes. So, if you guys are watching this after the fact, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, do all that crazy stuff down below. Hope you guys did enjoy the stream. If I'll try to, I mean, what I think, one quick thing what I want to talk about in the stream real quick, the whole stream highlights thing. I do want to do stream highlights, but if you guys are watching through these videos right now, after the fact they're being uploaded, you guys want to see something highlighted or be its own video on the channel, leave it down, like the clip down in the comment section down below. Leave it to like a good decent size, maybe like 10 to 15 minutes, so I can upload it to the YouTube channel. And I think a lot of the clips and funny clips and stuff like that will probably come from our Late Night with Max Pikachu. I haven't done that in a while, but that will probably come from there. But anyways, next time we'll stream this will probably be tomorrow or Wednesday. So, thank you guys for watching this video. Like I said before on my last update video, guys, the channel is going to go back to being normal. We're going to have a lot of our old series come back, so I won't have the time to stream this as much and some other games, but I'll still make time to. But once again, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I'm going to save here. Boop. Quit. So, just to make sure. So, I'm going to save there and end the stream. So, once again, thank you guys for watching the stream. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, do all that crazy, wild stuff down below. So, thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate all the continued support on the channel. So, yeah, I really like doing this series for you guys. This is something that I really do heavily enjoy. So if you guys do enjoy yourself, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to all the crazy stuff down below to become a mini Pichu today. We're almost at 8,000 views now, so I really do appreciate that. But anyways, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you guys next one. Peace out, my mini Pichus.